Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to get a Pakistani IP address. Now there are many reasons why you might want to get a Pakistan IP address, but normally it's down to resources, websites, applications or stuff that are restricted to Pakistan, which is fine if you're in Pakistan, but not so fine if you're traveling or you live away from the country or something like that. For instance, lots of big media TV firms in Pakistan will only stream to Pakistani IP addresses. So what can we do? Well, let's first of all just look what's happening here. When you connect to most websites, they tend to look where you're located. They do something called geolocation, so they look up the location of your IP address. You can see mine here when I go onto this website. It's called gpscoordinates.org. It shows that my IP address is in London. Okay, so the IP address is a unique network number and it's assigned when you connect to the internet. You have very little control over it, and in fact it's almost impossible to change your IP address, but you can hide it, you can modify it, which effectively works the same thing for most sites online. So what do we do? Right, well, first of all, we have to use something called a VPN. Now, a VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and you can see here, this is the VPN I use, and it's currently connected to the United Kingdom. And this is why that website said I was in United Kingdom in London, because this is where the VPN server I'm connected to resolves to. I am actually in the UK, but it would have given me a slightly different location if I hadn't had the VPN connected. So the VPN is an encrypted tunnel between your device, whether it's a smartphone, smart TV, tablet, PC, laptop, whatever, and the VPN server. And the main idea is the encryption layer, which protects your data, whether usernames, passwords and stuff, when you're traveling or using unknown Wi-Fi and stuff like that. But it also hides your location, as I've just demonstrated. So let's go and find how we can change to a Pakistani IP address. Okay, so Pakistan is here next to India. And you can see here, this is NordVPN. This is the VPN service I use. It's the biggest in the world, I think. And they've got servers all over the world. And if you want a sort of range, NordVPN is one of the best. It's also one of the cheapest, which is rather useful as well. And you can see here, I can connect to Pakistan, and it's classed as virtual. This usually means that although the IP address is registered in Pakistan, the data center where the server is that you're connecting to might not be in Pakistan. It might be in India or somewhere like that, but it's just using a Pakistani IP address. In effect, to you, that will make very little difference because it's the IP address that's resolved. Okay, let's just click. I'm going to click on here and it's gone Pakistan 1, and I now says NordVPN is connected to Pakistan #1 server. Okay, from this point, I am going to have a Pakistani IP address. Let me just show you now. So let's look now where this GPS site resolves our location. So we can just go to my location. And again, this GPS coordinates site is just looking up my location based on my IP address. So it's what every website or application does, exactly the same thing. So if you want to go and watch a Pakistani TV site, this is what it'll do. It'll look up your IP address. And hopefully here we can see now our location has changed to Embankment Road, Karachi. And that's where our IP address is resolved to. It's a Pakistani IP address from Karachi, and you'll have that IP address all the while you're connected to the Pakistani VPN server. As soon as you stop or disconnect, you'll go back to the IP address of the location you're in. So if you are, for instance, in India, connected to a Pakistani VPN server. All the while you were surfing, you'd have a Pakistani IP address. As soon as you disconnect, you'd have an Indian IP address. And you'd get all the benefits and restrictions based on those individual IP address. And this is really the beauty of using a VPN server, is not so much just getting one specific location. It means you can go to connect to America when you want to watch American Netflix, or when you want to go and watch the BBC, you can connect to the United Kingdom, or M6 Replay, you can connect to France. Wherever you like, really. You can change your location whenever you desire to, really. So that's how it works. So that's the end of this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you have a very nice day. Goodbye for now.